Hi everyone, Lisa here from Down to Earth Gardening and Design, and what a beautiful fall day. I'm here in Connecticut. I'm in planting zone 6B and I'm here with my dahlias. So I'm harvesting them because we're getting toward the end of the season, and I thought I would bring all of you a video on my favorite dahlias this year. And also I want to talk about bloom style because we're already starting to order our dahlia tubers for next year and doing some planning, and we're going to probably be planning and ordering all winter long. It's one of the things that gets me through the cold winters here. But in talking about bloom style, it may help you at home narrow down what kind of dahlias you want to be ordering and planning to put in your own gardens. So there's so many, and as you can see here, I have a few different bloom styles and quite a few favorites. I have become a dahlia collector of sorts, and every year I'm adding some more to my garden because I just love them so much. So they're great in a cutting garden. They're great if you love cottage gardens or cottage core, or even just for the pollinators. They're very pollinator friendly, but they make such a statement in the garden. They also look great in any kind of garden border, in my opinion, so very versatile. But let's get right down to it because I have a lot of dahlias here and a lot of favorites. And as you can see, one of my favorite bloom style is the Dinnerplate Dahlia, and I'm just going to pull out a couple here. So Dinnerplate Dahlias, they tend to be a little taller, anywhere from 4 to 6 feet in the garden, but bloom style, what a wow factor. So large dinner plate size blooms, they can get up to 12 inches in diameter, and this one here isn't in full bloom just quite yet. And this one here, I believe, is Otto's Thrill, and I have a couple of these. So we'll throw up the names for you. So this is a true pinky mauve dahlia, but over here I have another one, and this one also really wowed me this year. Very large blooms, and it is a vibrant lemony yellow, and it is Kelvin Floodlight. This was one of the first dahlias in my garden to bloom this year, and I planted them all at the same time, and such heavy blooms. You can see here how heavy they get, that you really have to be sure to stake this one, as you do with most dahlias. Okay, so let's go through some more here. There's so many beauties. This is another newbie for me this year, and this one is called Breakout. And I'm really wowed by this one because of the gradient shades here. It's got this off-white or creamy yellow, and then it graduates to a brighter pink. And let's see, dinner plates. So believe it or not, I have a smaller dinner plate here. This one is called Seattle. Beautiful orange cream blooms. So you can see here the different sizes that your dinner plates will get to be. And then this here is a new one for me. I actually want to look this one up for you. But it's a coppery. This is a beautiful coppery color. Okay, so let's move on to a different bloom style here. I have some really unique little pompon styles, and I'm definitely going to be getting some more of these because these look great in a mixed bouquet. So this is called Frank Holmes, and look how tiny these are. Just a very tight little pompon and multiple blooms on each stem. And then I have a couple of the formal decorative dahlias. Now I love this one here, and it's called Hulin Carnival because a lot of the blooms are variegated, and some of them will come in with a little more white and some of them are totally wine colored. So you get quite a variety here, but you can see the different flower style and how fun it is just to have a mix. Okay, and then I have another ball style, and this one here is Old Rose Mix, and it actually came with two different colors, the pink and the rust. Okay, and then this one here, this was a favorite that I talked about last year. You may have seen it in some other videos. This is Bishop of Canterbury, and this is a peony flowering style dahlia. Love this one with the bicolored petals. Look at the bottoms, the undersides here. And then last but not least, I have an anemone style dahlia. And this here is totally tangerine. It's a smaller dahlia, but this year I'm finding I'm loving it in my containers. I have a container packed with them, and such a statement. They did so well. So that's it for today. The grandkids are here. We're going to be putting together some fun bouquets to bring inside. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel because we have a lot more gardening coming your way.